Teacher Joanne, your math teacher for today.
Good day! Our lesson for today is Mathematics 8. Factors completely different types of polynomials. Polynomials with common monomial factor. So for today, we will be discussing on how to factor polynomials using the common monomial factor. But before that, let us first find the definition of factoring. Factors are numbers or expressions we multiply to get the product, while factoring is the reverse process of multiplication. It is also finding two or more numbers or expression that is when multiplied will yield the given number of expression. To be able for us to factor a common monomial factor, we need to follow these steps. First is we need to find the greatest common factor of the terms in the polynomial. This is the first factor, or also known as the GCF. The number 2, we divide each term by the GCF to get the other factor. So we need to divide the terms or the given terms to the GCF to be able for us to get the factors. The number 3, we write the GCF and the quotient we obtain from number 2 as a product. So how do we obtain the GCF or the greatest common factor? First is, we can find the GCF of a given numbers or polynomials, express each number or polynomials as a product of its prime factors. For example, we need to find the greatest common factor of the following: 68, 220, and 632. Then for letter B, we have 12a squared BC, 20abc, and 32abc squared. So, to be able for us to find the GCF, let us solve first the first example. 68, 220, and 632. We can use the prime factorization to be able for us now to identify what would be the common factor between the three given example. So for 68, the prime factorization is, we have 2 times 2, which is equivalent to 4, and then 4 times 17 is equals to 68. And then we have 220, we have 2 times 2, which is 4, and then 4 times 5 is equals to 20 times 11, so we got 220. Next is we have 632. So we have 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, and then 8 times 79, we got 632. From these given examples, what would be the common numbers or the common factorization between these three numbers? So as you can see, we have here 2 times 2, 2 times 2, and then 2 times 2, which is common among the three. So therefore, the greatest common factor is 2 times 2, which is equivalent to 4. So the greatest common factor of the numbers 68, 220, and 632 is 4. This means that 4 is the largest number that can divide 68, 220, and 632. Okay, now, let us try our example letter B. We have 12a squared BC, 20abc, and 32ab squared c. So again, let us first find the prime factorization among the three given. So we have 12a squared BC, then 20abc, and 32ab squared c. It was listed the prime factorization of each. Now we identify what would be the common factor between them. So we have 2 times 2 times a times B times C. We multiply this, we got 4A, B, C. So 2 times 2 is 4 times A times B and times C, which is equivalent to 4A, B, C. So therefore, the greatest common factor of the numbers 12A squared BC, 20A BC, and 32AB squared C is equivalent to 4ABC. This means that 4ABC is the greatest expression that can divide 12A squared BC, 20A BC, and 32AB squared C. So, that is the process on how we obtain the greatest common factor. Now, let us continue our discussion using the common monomial factor in factoring a polynomial. So, what would be the steps to be able for us to factors a polynomials using the common monomial factor and with the help of the GCF, of course. So, for example, we write the following polynomials in its complete factored form. So, we have here 3 examples. 16A squared plus 24A. For B, we have 6x plus 8x squared y minus 14x squared y squared. Then for C, we have 18x to the 5th y minus 12x fourth y minus 6x to the cube y plus 3x squared y. Let us solve first our first example. So I will show you the steps on how to come up with the answer. So for 16a squared plus 24a, okay, so for the solution, first is we need to find the greatest common factor of 16a squared and 24a. So again, we can use the prime factorization to be able for us to find the GCF. So for 16a squared, we have 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times a and times a. Because a is squared, so we have a times a. And then we have 24a, 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times a. So what would be the common factors between 16 and 24? Then we have 2 times 2 times 2 times a, which is equivalent to 8a. So the greatest common factor of a polynomial 16a squared plus 24a is equivalent to 8a. Okay, next step is we divide each term of the polynomials 16a squared plus 24a by the greatest common factor. So we need to divide now the polynomials with the greatest common factor. So we have 16a squared divided by 8a. So 16 divided by 8 is 2. Then a squared divided by a is equivalent to a. Next is we have 24a divided by 8a, which is equivalent to 3. Now, we obtain the answer 2a plus 3. Again, the third step that we discussed earlier, we need to write the GCF and the quotient obtained as a product. So, we write the answers. GCF is equals to 8a multiplied by the quotient of number 2, which is equivalent to 2a plus 3. So, we have 8a times 2a plus 3. Therefore, the factors of the polynomial 16a squared plus 24a is equivalent to 8a, 2a plus 3. So, if ever you want to check your answer, you can multiply 8a times 2a plus 3, and then when you multiply this equation, the answer must be the same as the given question, 16a squared plus 24a. Okay, so next is, let us answer our example number 2. 6x plus 8x squared y minus 14x squared y squared. So, don't worry class, I'll give you time to answer the following example, and then let us check if your solution and my solution is the same, or if your answer and the answer is the same. So if you got the correct answer, very good. But if you did not get the correct answer, it's okay. We can try it again on other example. Okay. So I'll give you 1 minute to solve. Okay, so let us now solve 6x plus 8x squared y minus 14x squared plus y squared. So I hope my answer and your answer is the same. So let us solve now. The answer is, the greatest common factor is 2x. Thus, 6x plus 8x squared minus 14x squared y squared. So the answer is 2x times 3 plus 4xy minus 7xy squared. So how do we obtain the GCF of 2x? So we have here below, 6x is equals to 2 times 3, which is equivalent to 6 times x. Then 8x squared y, we have 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. Then we have x squared, so x times x, and then y. Then 14x squared y squared is equivalent to 2 times 7 is 14 times x times y, and when y. Then what would be the common factor between the three polynomials? That would be equivalent to 2x, which is the greatest common factor. And for the second step, we are now going to divide 6x plus 8x squared y minus 14x squared y squared to the greatest common factor, which is the 2x. So we have here 6x divided by 2x is equivalent to 3. Then 8x squared y divided by 2x. So 8 divided by 2 is 4. Then x squared divided by x is x. Then y, we just put y here. And then we have 14x squared y squared divided by 2x. So the answer is 7xy squared. Now, for the steps number 3, we write the GCF and the quotient as a product. So we come up now with the final answer, 2x times 3 plus 4xy minus 7xy squared. Again, class, if you want to check if this answer is correct, you just need to divide, just need to multiply this equation, and you will come up with an answer of the given question, 6x plus 8x squared y minus 14x squared y. Let us now move on in our another example. We have 18x fifth y minus 12x 4y minus 6x cubed y plus 3x squared y. Again, class, I'll give you a minute to answer, then we will solve, or I will give you the answer later on. Okay, so let us now look for the answer for our given. Again, we have 18x to the 5th y minus 12x to the 4th y minus 6x cubed y plus 3x squared y. So the greatest common factor among the polynomials is 3x squared y. And then for the step number 2, we divide the greatest common factor with the question or the polynomial. So we come up with 6x cubed minus 4x squared minus 2x plus 1. So our final answer is 3x squared y times 6x cubed minus 4x squared minus 2x plus 1. So I hope you got the same answer and you understand our lesson for today. So I have here a activity, so direction, we factor this on your own looking for a GCF. So I have here 8 questions, and next is we have find the GCF of each pair of monomials. Again, we have here. So if you want to solve, you can send your answer to the link below. So I will be checking your answer. Also, the questions are indicated on the link below so that you can answer. And then you will send it to me for checking, and I will give you the feedback on your score. Thank you. Have a nice day.